আজকে থেকে আমরা এই ডকুমেন্টারি স্টার্ট করলো আমরা অভিরূপ যাই হোক জানি না ডকুমেন্টারি কেমন হইব বাট আই গেস ভালোই হইব কিন্তু আজকে থেকে তো স্টার্ট করলাম আর কালকে আই গেস বাস টিকিটটা কাটবো
কালকে বাস টিকিট কাটলাম চন্দ্রবর্তী যদিও রাস্তা খুবই বাজে হয়ে রয়েছে রাস্তা বলে অর্ধেক ভাঙে যেতেছে আর উইক হার্টেড মানুষ থাকলে তারা গেল নইলে বাট উই আর ব্রেভ so we like to go where there is no road
I don't know मतलब seriously খুবই বাজে কন্ডিশন আসলো ইভেন কি আমরা ট্রিপটা ক্যান্সেল হয়ে যেতে আসলো তো জানি না মোস্ট প্রবাবলি কালকে যে টিকিটটা কাটি আই গেস
एकदम पूरा
if fate allows us
बनते हैं बिगड़ते हैं रातों में दिल
बनते हैं बिगड़ते हैं रातों से दिल उलझते हैं यहाँ गिरते हैं संभलते हैं कांटों से राह सजती है यहाँ बनते हैं बिगड़ते हैं रातों से दिल उलझते हैं यहाँ.
It's been a long time since we guys hanged out together in a far off place, so it's been a nice. It will be a nice experience. Let's see. We have high hopes. High hopes.
थोड़ी सी धूप कड़ी छाँव भी कुछ घड़ी शाम कभी अंधेरे में खो जाती यहाँ बारिश की झड़ी वहाँ किरणों की लड़ी कहीं पे फलक सुबह को पाती फासले जब ऐसे बुलाए बस चले हम मंजिलों की किसको है बड़ी.
We started off with this great journey that we college buddies and school buddies all together had planned, and which was after a lot of struggles and a lot of obstacles we finally came through and made this plan a success.
आंखों में बसे गर्म आंसू भी थोड़े हैं सपने भी है दिल में दर्द भी थोड़ा है.
So we finally reached Shillong at 4:30 in the morning. We were like an hour earlier than we thought we would be. And while we were in the taxi and we were reaching our hotel, we were just 10 minutes into the city and we were already in love with what we were seeing.
The roads were great, the weather was great. As we finally got to our hotel with all our luggages and we were really exhausted. But the room changed our mood completely. It had nice cozy beds and everyone was super excited. While Deepjyoti went crazy as always. All of us were enjoying the moment and obviously chilling out.
So finally we took a nice long nap after this treacherous journey and waited for what Shillong had to offer.
The place we first landed was Police Bazaar, that's in the heart of the Shillong township.
It's a very exciting place to be in. Lots of small shops, lots of pretty girls, lots of well-dressed people. We were like the odd ones out and we really enjoyed it.
I saw Punjabis, I saw South Indians, I saw localites, Khasi people, I saw Bengalis, I saw Assamese, I saw North Indian people, I saw foreigners, and it was absolutely a delightful view.
The Police Bazaar has the most amazing collection of street food that you could find anywhere in India.
So finally, after a long walk through the streets of Police Bazaar, we were really exhausted and we finally headed back to our hotel.
Just one second.
As we came back to our hotel room, we were chilling out and we were having fun. Our friend from Agartala, who was in Shillong for the time being, came to our hotel room.
And I'm thankful for you people are coming and saving my rest of days here in Shillong. And tomorrow we are going to, if the weather permits, we'll be going to Cherrapunji, where we'll be getting a lot of rain and a lot of cold water.
Tomorrow's gonna be better. It's gonna be better, definitely.
Banyan, tell me about the trip.
We're leaving for Cherrapunji.
Okay, and
The first thing we're gonna do when we stop is we're gonna drink some strong tea. And so we were on our road to Cherrapunji. We could see beautiful landscape unfolding before our eyes, and before anyone could guess, the driver announced that we had come to our first viewpoint. Sohra, nature's paradise. The place was really beautiful. Everywhere we could see there was lush green mountains. The cool air was very soothing. Everyone was really enjoying the show, and it was a sign of things to come ahead of us in Cherrapunji. We had a quick break, had some bhuttas, and then we were off.
I'm having goosebumps. This is great. As our car came to a halt, we bursted out like maniacs, and we were totally thrilled to see the view that was in front of us.
So it was our first viewpoint in Cherrapunji, and the view was so amazing that it left all of us completely spellbound. Everywhere I could see, there was green mountains, rushing waterfalls, and the cool air. Everyone was just screaming their lungs out and having a really great time.
whoa!
We are a loud bunch. Every time we go to a new place, if we are not screaming or shouting enough, then we're just not enjoying ourselves. But the first place itself was so beautiful that everyone got immersed in a world of their own.
The river that was passing by, it was just so amazing. It had the white sands and the water was rushing right through it. It completely made us into poets out there. We were all taking in the fresh air and listening to some great music as we headed towards our next destination, the Meghalayan Falls.
Basically, even now, it's like the most vivid part of the journey. It consisted of a huge waterfall surrounded by endless mountains. It was like the waterfall was so deep that the water would like turn into mist even before it could touch bottom. Off into the distance we could see the plains of Bangladesh, and it was all really scenic and really beautiful. We really enjoyed the long walk out there. We had on coming back we had tea, some jhalmuri and some fruit salads, and then we were off.
So the Seven Sister Falls was our next stop for we 6 bros, and we couldn't use the binoculars because they were really costly. We decided not to use that and we used our eyes instead.
Then we were all geared up for our next destination.
Very tough.
What the fuck? Is that a cave?
I'm slipping. Whoa.
I'm slipping away. Oh,
जल्दी आए ना
Finally, we were at our most awaited destination, the Mosimai Cave. For the first time in our lives, we were about to visit a real life cave. Shoes and socks removed, and we were all set to enter what was expected to be the climax of day 2. We climbed up some stairs to where the limestone caves beckoned. Very soon the lights were gone, we couldn't see where we were setting foot. The floor was all wet and slippery, the hard walls of the caves were cool and damp. We were initially reluctant to set foot, but once we did enter, we just could not get enough. It was like the cave appealed to the early man inside all of us.
Hey guys, what you doing?
The narrow passage, the fresh water engulfing our feet. It was so refreshing, it was so natural. It's something that you have to feel for yourself.
At 100 meters into the cave, the enjoyment was at its peak. Everyone was really enjoying themselves and everyone just couldn't get enough of this cave. Suddenly, we saw light above us at the end of the tunnel. That sadly marked the end of our epic cave exploration. Mosimai Caves had really surpassed all our expectations.
It was a journey of a lifetime which we won't ever forget.
We had spent an entire day among the clouds, green mountains, waterfalls, in paradise itself, and now we were leaving everything behind. Cherrapunji had already cast its magic spell upon all of us. The spirit of the hills had crept into our blood. Everything seemed like a serene, soundless song which would never fail to uplift our moods even in the dullest of times.
Our driver stopped near a quaint tea stall right beside a waterfall. While the tea was brewing, we set out to explore it.
And man, Sora never runs out of surprises.
The clouds are actually hitting us right now.
They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, but for us, the silence of the mountains was enough.
Day 3 was all about Shillong and its different places. First up was the Shillong Peak, the highest peak in Shillong. We reached the place and we were among the clouds literally. Tiny droplets of rain kept hitting us incessantly. The Shillong Peak had a tower containing a pair of strong binoculars. We took turns on the binoculars and through them we could see the entire panorama of the beautiful Shillong city.
So next up was the Elephant Falls. The entrance area contained a cluster of really tiny shops selling a wide range of souvenirs, and they really looked amazing. We headed inside and it was nothing less than incredible India. Even though it was a major tourist attraction, we could look at the place and we could really tell that the hands of man could never tame the beauty of nature. The raging falls, it was just a treat to our eyes, and the beauty just left us spellbound. The water gushing over the huge rocks was a feast to our eyes and music to our ears.
What lay in store for us next was a huge lake, and man made at that. It was called Barapani. It's a vast lake extending as far as you can see and bordered all around by green mountains. That was our next destination. The calm waves of water flowing brought out the kid inside all of us. We soon got busy playing skipping stones and taking in the fresh air, and it was really refreshing.
The final day came and we had a few hours to kill. So we visited the Shillong Cathedral. Luckily it was Sunday and we got to witness the Mass Communion.
All good things must come to an end, and so at last it was goodbye. Goodbye Shillong, we enjoyed you a lot. We are returning with lots of cherished memories of fun, beauty, the rawness of nature, the very air of the mountain itself. You are truly a paradise unexplored.
You can see animated car. Gura Manush. Gura? Hati doesn't Hati? Oh no. What the fuck, man? Chidi, tell us.
Enjoyment, like the people you had, means no, not at all.
With that mode, you're not going to have fun.